Good morning from the Aquatic Centre here, London 2012. My name is Nick Gillingham. We have more heats this morning, 30 races across 14 events. The medals in the pool here have been shared across many, many nations. In excess of 30 nations have won medals here. China, Australia, United States of America, the top three nations. On the medals chart, 13 gold for China, 5 gold for Australia, 4 gold for the United States of America, 41 medals altogether for China, 28 for Australia and 30 for the USA. Across the Paralympic Games, out of 164 countries, 69 nations have won medals. Absolutely unprecedented situation. Never been seen before. So the first event up here in the pool is the men's 400 metres. The men's 200 metres individual medley. So here are the competitors for this heat number 1 of the men's 200 metres individual medley, SM9. Prince goes in lane 1 for Australia. Mellinger in lane 2 for Hungary. Morlacci in 3 for Italy. Kalnia goes in 4 for the Ukraine. Soers in 5 for Hungary. Hall for Australia in 6. And to complete the lineup in lane 7, Prout for the USA. Kalnia there just taking off his tracksuit bottoms and all set and ready in a moment. 25-year-old from Ukraine. Morlacci's in great form here in the pool. Morlacci next to Kalnia in lane 3. That's a Prince for Australia in 1 there. So 4 lengths of the pool, 1 length on each of the individual strokes, 1 length butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke and front crawl. World record is held by Matthew Cowdrey from Australia, 2:13.60.
Take your mark.
Nice start up in lane number 2. Mellinger from Hungary, just 18 years of age. He was off the blocks in 0.69 of a second. Thomas Soers in lane 5, again having a good games here. Soers is leading. 20 years of age. Soers turns first, 28.73. Hall second, Kalnia third. Thomas Soers. A little bit unsteady there on his backstroke, head moving around a lot. Tend to have a very fixed head position to help balance the stroke on backstroke. And he's been chased down a little bit here by Hall. Brendan Hall from Australia, the 19-year-old. Very good on the backstroke leg there. Soars still in the lead. Hall second. O'Prince third. So the all-important breaststroke leg, the third 50. Kalnia does like the breaststroke. He's charging. Kalnia in lane 4, into the lead, a commanding lead now. Excellent form on breaststroke here. Look at the distance he gets off the kick. Nice reach into the turn, 146.11. Kalnia, Soars, Molachi. That's the 1, 2, 3. And now the front crawl, the fastest of the 4 individual strokes. Kalnia coming home for Ukraine. Soars in second. A good race in lane 6 and lane 3. But an easy swim, a nice demonstration there for Kalnia, 2:20.38. Second going to Soars in the end, 2:22.59. Molachi third, 2:23.32. That's Soars. Molachi just taking his cap off. Well, there's the winner. Kalnia just taking his time on the butterfly, just easing himself into the performance. Wasn't at all max out, using his specialist stroke. He prefers the breaststroke, that's his #1 stroke. Flew up the third 50. So there's the official results for heat #1. Unfortunately, Thomas Soars there disqualified. You can appeal, but the appeal has to be posted within 30 minutes. Coaches and swimmers can find out the reason, of course. So we move on to heat #2 now, the men's 200 metres individual medley SM9. Applause around the pool for James Crisp in lane 5. And he goes right next door to that man there, Matthew Cowdrey, the world record holder from Australia, 23 years of age. And these men now all set. Well, a good start from Matthew Cowdrey in lane 4. He really is flying on the butterfly. Tot from Hungary going well in lane 3. Cowdrey does enjoy the butterfly. Samarin going well for the Russian Federation down in lane 8. Turning first, in fact, 400th of a second ahead of Cowdrey. Third was Tot. Cowdrey really very solid across all the 4 swimming strokes. Really doesn't favour the breaststroke as much as the others. But here comes the backstroke specialist, James Crisp of Great Britain. In good form, that was a nice timed turn there, 1:04.71. Beautiful back to breast turn for James Crisp. James Crisp, good on the freestyle. Doesn't always enjoy the breaststroke. Cowdrey here taking perhaps a body length out of James Crisp on this third 50. Buru going well in lane 6 for United States of America. He turns third, Crisp in second, Cowdrey in first. 1:46.08 for Cowdrey at the last turn there. Isn't slow. He really is motoring away here, putting quite a lot of effort into this heat. He doesn't need to. He's going to qualify very easy, but he really is motoring. There's 10 metres to go. No records, but an absolutely solid swim for Matthew Cowdrey. 2:19.79. Second for Crisp. Third for Buru. Fourth for Tot. Martinov fifth. Well, there's the world record holder. And James Crisp there. Well, thumbs up for him. So he seems pretty pleased with that 2:22.09. So Matthew Cowdrey showing his butterfly and freestyle technique. A nice morning's work for him. And there are the official results for heat number 2. Have the start list for the final in just a moment. There it is. The fastest 8 men in the world. Cowdrey, Kalnick, Crisp qualify 1, 2 and 3. So Crisp good for a medal. The fastest 8 men from the 2 heats go in the final tonight. Moving on to the women's 200 metres individual medley SM9, heat number 1. 5 swimmers will go, 2 British competitors next to each other, Louise Watkin and Claire Cashmore. Ellen Keane swimming very well here for Ireland, just 17 years of age. Well, we all know that Natalie Dutoy is the world record holder, is the defending Paralympic champion. So here are the competitors for heat number 1. And there's Watkin, Louise Watkin from Great Britain. She's in lane 4, 20 years of age. Keane there in 6, Cashmore in 5, Watkin in 4, Cole there in 3, Roxon in 2. So the whistle goes. The whistle goes again. So the swimmers mount their blocks, all set for heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Nice start at the top there. Good reaction off the blocks for Roxon, 19 years of age from Canada. Fastest away was actually Cashmore. 0.67 for Cashmore off the blocks. Watkin leading, but only just. Cole in good form for Australia in second. Keane going well in third place at the moment. Keane closest to us for Ireland in lane 6. Out in the lead. In lane 4, Louise Watkin. Cole turns second, Cashmore third. That was a good 50 for Cashmore. 24 years of age from Great Britain. Still in the lead. Louise Watkin there. Cole to her right, challenging. Cole with the white cap of Australia at the top of the picture, into the lead now. Watkin in second. Cashmore still in third, but only just. Keane really challenging from Ireland. Watkin now into the lead. Here comes Cashmore. Neck and neck now with Cole. Here comes Cashmore again. Great breaststroke length for her. Louise Watkin from Great Britain leads. Cashmore second for Great Britain. The British rivals now absolutely head to head as Cashmore takes the lead at the final turn. Only just one second, 1.06 second clear of Watkin. This is a good morning swim for the Brits, and they really are digging in, having a good race between themselves. Louise Watkin wants to get there first. Cashmore, though, really racing through the final 15 metres. It's going to go to Louise Watkin. The single red light there on the starting blocks indicating the win for Watkin. Second was Cashmore. 2 lights light up on her block, and Keane, didn't she do well for Ireland? Keane was third. There's Keane right there. So that's the end of the first length. You see the nice push-offs and dolphin kicking underwater. There's the finish. So not much in it. The official results for heat number 1. So the defending Paralympic champion, the world record holder, goes in lane 4. Stephanie Millward next to her for Great Britain. Gascon for Spain goes in 5, and she's in great form. But there's Natalie du Toit from South Africa, 28 years of age.
Take your marks.
Fastest start at the very top. Johannes from the USA. Millward responding, 30 years of age now. Stephanie Millward from Great Britain, leading at the moment in this heat number 2. Second is du Toit. Johannes in third. Millward, du Toit, Johannes. There's Stephanie Millward. Always has a very nice backstroke. That's halfway down the backstroke length, those big, beefy red markers. These really are chunky anti-wave lane ropes, and that disc there indicates 15 metres away from the end of the length and into the final 5. The flags across the pool. The swimmers will be aware of the stroke count into the touch there, not looking for the wall, which is good. 1:10.72 for Millward at the turn. Du Toit in second. Third is still Johannes. Wozniak fourth for Poland in lane 6. Gascon in 5th. Gray struggling for South Africa. She's in 6th. There's Natalie du Toit. Into the lead now, Natalie du Toit. Millwood second. And a real challenging length for Johannes of the United States of America, the 19-year-old, up in lane number 2, going very well indeed. Ahead of Millwood now. It's Millwood third, Johannes in second, du Toit leading. So a real race between Millwood and Johannes. Millwood back into second place, 15 metres now from the finish. Natalie du Toit from South Africa, the Paralympic record holder, the world record holder, the defending Paralympic champion, comes home to win heat number 2, 2:36.92. Second is Millwood, third is Johannes, fourth is Gascon, fifth is Wozniak. And coming home in lane 7, Gray from South Africa, 21 years of age. She's in 6th. Natalie du Toit there. Comfortable winner was Millwood. Well, she swam well, saying, yeah, well, that's all right, and a good morning's work for her. Well, we've seen all week what a powerful swimmer Natalie du Toit is. And there's her finish of this heat, number 2. And the official results are posted. 1 to 6. And there's the final tonight. Well, that is interesting. The defending champion qualifies first, but Millwood, Watkin, Cashmore, second, third and fourth respectively. Good morning performances from the British swimmers. So now moving on to the men's 400 metres freestyle S7 heat number 1. Two heats, 8 swimmers in both of these heats, so 16 swimmers battling it out for just 8 places in the final. Spanger, fastest for this heat. Santos there coming out looking rather happy for Brazil. He's 35 years of age. Craig for Great Britain. He goes in 5. That man there is Kimura for Japan. And there's the records. Jonathan Fox and David Roberts. Fox is here, of course. David Roberts not competing in London 2012. There's Spanger. Kimura in 8, Pollock in 7, Levy in 6, Craig in 5, Spanger goes in 4, Pan in 3, Komarov in 2. Santos will go in lane number 1. So here we go, the 400 freestyle, 8 lengths of the pool.
Take your marks.
Spanja strong on the blocks, but not very good underwater. Craig racing away for Great Britain in the yellow lane with the red hat. Craig, just 15 years of age. One lane up, settling into his stroke is Spanja. Going well in lane number 3 is Pan from the People's Republic of China. Levy also turning well. Levy in lane number 6. The swimmer nearest to us. Levy in second now. Joseph Craig stretching his lead on this second length. So 100 metres down, 300 metres to go. 1:08.48. So Joseph Craig of Great Britain, quite a short stroke, quite a racy stroke. So here he is, going into the turn at 150 metres, 1:44.80, 1.67 seconds clear of Spanja. Levy in third, but that was a good turn for Levy. Fourth is Pan, fifth is Komarov at the moment. Craig in lane 5 for Great Britain. Has an entry time of 4:54.23. So he's on song for that, the halfway stage, 2:21.35. This could be a very, very, very strong lifetime personal best for Joseph Craig in this heat number 1. Doesn't need to swim this fast this morning, but why hold back? Wants to stamp his authority, wants to race tough in the heats, and he wants to race tougher again in the final. So this is the third 100. There's a turn at 250 metres to the applause of the crowd. 2:57.47. Spanja in second. Third was Levy. Fourth is still Pan. Well, the British competitor breathing to his left and to his right. And he's over 3:33.99 at 300 metres. Second is Spanja. Third is Levy. Fourth is Pan. Pan is closing the gap. Komarov in fifth. But this race, the man in form is Joseph Craig of Great Britain. 15-year-old. Continually stretching his lead. The crowd are liking this one. Every time he turns, they roar. 4:10.13. And he brings in the kick as well. Increases the power of his arm stroke. Increases the speed and power of his leg kick. 15 metres from the wall. This is a massive, massive lifetime best time. But look at the race for second. Spanja, Levy. But look at that time. 4:45.79 is in actual fact a new world record. Absolutely phenomenal down that last 100 metres. He really, really went for it this morning. 4:54.23 is entry time. Spanja got second in the end there. A great race head-to-head with Levy and Pan. Pan was third. Kimura coming in there. Lane number 8 for Japan. 27 years of age, stopping the clock in 5:45.79. Well, Craig there, didn't he want that? Broke his teammate's world record, would you believe? The record held by Jonathan Fox, 4:47.16. Well, Fox goes in heat number 2 in a few moments. I wonder what he makes of that. Kisses to all the crowd, relishing the moment. So the first world record of the morning goes to Great Britain, goes to Joseph Craig. So there's the official result for heat number 1. Jonathan Fox broke the world record on the 3rd of July last year. And there's the lineup for this heat number 2. Gladkov second fastest on paper with a 4:53.23. So Jonathan Fox has some distance on paper, but is Jonathan Fox on form for this event? We know he's swimming well here in London. Already a gold medalist, so he's really on form. Has he got the endurance across 8 lengths of the pool, we shall soon see. So Pereira goes in 1, Vasnitsia in 2, Lambach in 3, Fox in 4, Gladkov in 5, Duant in 6. Bossiara goes in 7, Perez de Villa in 8. Jonathan Fox, a body length clear of the field already, and he too has a racy stroke, a fast stroke, a high tempo, a high stroke rate. He really is going for it. 30.97, absolutely flying. Gladkov, Lambach in 3rd. Well, this really is a blistering pace down the first 100 metres for Jonathan Fox. Fox, 21 years of age. Gladkov digging in, Gladkov trying to get back 1 lane down in lane 5. Gladkov just 15 years of age, the youngest in this field. Fox, Gladkov, Lambach. Lambach, the eldest, the 26-year-old American, going well in lane 3, but this man here is the only man in the picture. Jonathan Fox of Great Britain. Until 2 minutes ago, he was the world record holder. The Paralympic record of David Roberts has been absolutely blown out of sight. Roberts for Great Britain took the title on this event 4 years ago in Beijing, and the Brits carry on that track record. I'm sure there'll be gold and silver in the pool tonight for Great Britain. Craig and Fox will go head-to-head next door to each other. Craig, the new world record holder from heat number 1. Fox, the old world record holder till 2 minutes ago. He wants it back. And it looks like he could get it. He's up. 3 seconds up on the split time of Craig from heat number 1. But Craig had a phenomenal last 100 metres. Jonathan Fox in 4. Gladkov in 5 in second place. Still Lambach third in lane number 3. And there's the underwater pictures of the tumble turn of Jonathan Fox. 2.53 seconds clear of Gladkov. Gladkov having the swim of his life. Also inside what was the previous world record until heat 1 dived in. Gladkov making some ground here on Fox in the third 100. Fox has slowed down his tempo. I do wonder whether this third 100 was a tough 100 for him. His first 100 metres was so quick. His first 50 metres was blistering. 3:35.17, Fox leads. Gladkov in second. Third is Lambach. Those 3 competitors in a different class, well ahead of the field. 75 metres to go. And my goodness, Jonathan Fox is struggling. He's tightening, shortening, getting lower in the water. He needs to control his pace for tonight's final. The lactic acid really is burning through his body now as Gladkov charges and charges again. Fox tries to dig in. A fantastic race here in heat number 2, and Gladkov is coming through. Gladkov just 15 years of age in lane number 5. It's a real battle into the finish. Fox tries to find some energy. There's 15 minutes to go, and Fox has found a gear. Where did it come from? Fox is fighting, and he's fighting hard. A real challenge by Gladkov. Who's going to get the touch? It could well be Fox on the finish. It is 4:49.91. But wasn't that penultimate length tough for Fox? The last length, he pulled it out from nowhere. The determination was there. Lambach was third. Masnitsia was fourth. Pereira fifth. Bocciaro was sixth. Seventh was Duant in lane number 6. Perez de Villa, 8th in lane 8. But what a race. Very fast rotation there for Gladkov. Quicker than Fox around the turn. Very strong mid-region, strong core strength there for Gladkov. What a race. There's the official results. Fox gets it. Gladkov second, Lambach in third. And there's a start list for tonight's final. The British pair qualify first and second. Big names, Gladkov, Spanier, Pan, Levy, Lambach, Masnitsia, all through the fastest 8 men in the world. And Jonathan Fox will have to control that early speed if he wants a gold medal. Too determined to get his record back, too tense, too driven. Needs to just be a little bit more relaxed for this evening. So moving on to the women's 400 metres freestyle S7. Just 5 swimmers in this first heat. And there's the start list. Susanna Rogers for Great Britain goes in 4. 29 years of age. Eleven swimmers will line up and battle for 8 places. There's the records. Well, Jacqueline Frenny, we know all about her and the great form she's in here in London 2012. Erin Popovich from the United States of America is the world record holder, not competing here. Popovich won the title in Beijing on the 11th of September 2008. The world record holder Jacqueline Frenny goes in heat 2, so it's all about heat number 1 right now. Susanna Rogers there for Great Britain in 4. Halevi goes in 6, Palian in 5, Rogers there in 4, Ribeiro goes in lane 3, Nelson in lane number 2. So event number 107, 8 lengths of the pool.
Take your marks.
Very nice start indeed for Susanna Rogers. But up and away at the top of the screen is Nelson. Rogers very good off her blocks. The fastest away, 0.86. But Nelson really racing for Canada. 20-year-old. Palian going well for Ukraine in the blue cap. The swimmer closest to us. Palian just in the lead, possibly. Rogers digging in as we approach the first turn. Well, touch turn for Palian. Rogers in second place. It's faster to do a tumble turn. Although the fastest way around the wall for Palian must be the touch turn, her preferred style. Susanna Rogers has the ability to do a very good rotation in the tumble turn. Palian leading. There's the touch turn compared to the tumble turn. You can see how Susanna Rogers takes a good half a metre out of Palian because of the rotation. Palian, the faster swimmer in the pool, but only just. Palian, 22 years of age, from Ukraine. Rogers for Great Britain, 29 years of age now. Very experienced competitor. So at 150 metres, Palian still leads. But out of the turn, it's always Rogers that gets back. Palian has to catch her up all the way down the length, giving away 0.2 or 3 of a second on every turn. Susanna Rogers of Great Britain looking good this morning. Her enter time is 5 minutes 22.23. Palian's time on paper here, 5:24.38. Palian getting slower on those turns, slower on the push-off. It's a big lean into the wall to get back off again. Palyan, Annie Palyan from Ukraine, swimming very well, just losing it on the turns every time to Susanna Rogers. So the clock ticks away, and these two competitors some 15, 16 metres clear of the rest of the field. 3:20.68, and again, more ground is being taken, in fact, because of the turns demonstrated by Susanna Rogers. So Susanna Rogers now almost a full body length ahead of Palyan as she stretches the lead in the third 100. Palyan really very good with her endurance down this length. Speeds up the stroke rate, and that was a better turn as well. Didn't lean into the wall and hang around so long. Palyan, more energy in the tank. But this lady, Susanna Rogers, in the lead for Great Britain. Penultimate length here, pleasing the crowd. Getting on for almost 15,000 people in the Aquatic Centre this morning. 4:42.50 for Rogers. It's going to be way outside world record pace, but a solid morning performance. The Paralympic record is 5:17.41, and there's 25 metres to go. Palyan still digging in. This is a fine performance for Annie Palyan from Ukraine. Susanna Rogers, 10 metres from the finish. It's going to be just outside the Paralympic record, but Palyan did swim well. 5:22.08. Palyan second. 5:23.49 for a lifetime best time for her. A season best for Susanna Rogers by 0.15 of a second. In lane number 2, Nelson coming in third. Halevi for Israel fourth. Ribeiro fifth there for Brazil, but there's the winner. I was very impressed with Annie Palyan there. If only she could execute the tumble turn, it would give her a great swimming advantage. Bang into the finish. Rogers of Great Britain wins heat number 1. There's the official results for all 5 swimmers. As we move on in a moment to heat number 2. I wonder what the world record holder will make of heat number 1. She goes in lane number 4. There's the lineup. 6 swimmers will line up to take on the challenge of making the final tonight. It's always the fastest 8 go through, irrespective of where you finish in your heat. There's Frenny. Set the world record on the 10th of December 2011 for 59.95. Porter goes in 2 for Australia, Dubner in 3 for New Zealand, Frenny in 4 for Australia, Jordan in 5 for the USA, Schott in 6 for Germany, Aviles Hernandez in 7 for Mexico.
Take your marks.
Nothing separating the competitors off the blocks, but first up and away, Jacqueline Frenny. Jacqueline Frenny, 20 years of age, a multi-gold medalist here in the pool. Second is Jordan in lane 5 at the moment. Jacqueline Frenny striding away. Jordan second, Dubner third. Dubner for New Zealand, just 19 years of age. Well, this really is going to be all about the world record holder, all about Jacqueline Frenny. Some 24 seconds clear of her nearest rival in this heat. 22 seconds faster than Susanna Rogers on paper. We could easily ask, so what sort of form is she going to deliver? What is she going to show? Well, she's already answered that question. Jacqueline Frenny, with a split time of 1:11.68, is very quick, just about on world record pace. Well, look at that lead here. It's actually 14 metres now into that turn. Jacqueline Frenny 1:50 at the turn, marginally quicker than 1:50, 1:49.54. Very nicely positioned, centre of the lane, and you can see there, breathing to the right, breathing to the left. The bilateral breathing technique helps rhythm and balance in the stroke technique. 2:27.54. So if she held that pace, we'd be looking at a 4:55. The dive start is worth 2 or 3 seconds. So we're on for about a 4:58 at the moment. And the world record, of course, is 4:59.95. So on pace. The only woman in the world to ever break 5 minutes for this event, the women's 400 metres freestyle S7. Jacqueline Frenny kicks strong out the turn. Very, very dominant, to say the least. Jordan, the USA, turning second, having a good race with Dubner from New Zealand. Jacqueline Frenny, what a star she is of these Paralympic Games, London 2012. 25 metres clear on the nose, 25 metres clear of the nearest rival, 3:44.41 with 100 metres to go. She only has to swim 1:16 for this last 100. For sure she must do that. Second is still Jordan, third still Dubner. Well, her stroke is slowing down a little bit, not much though. And this is the last turn. 350 metres complete. 4:23.07. Here comes Jacqueline Frenny. What a great performer she is. The 20-year-old Australian, 25 metres from home now. Second place is still Jordan. Third is still Dubber. 10 metres now from the finish. 4:59.95 is the world record. It's just outside. A new Paralympic record, though, by a massive, massive margin. Jordan in 5 for the USA, coming in second place. Good swim for her. So Jordan second, third Dubber. Coming in lane number 2 there is Porter for Australia. Porter gets 4th. Shot in 5th. Wow. Good morning performance, has to be said, doesn't it? For Jacqueline Freni. Aviles Hernandez coming in from Mexico, 17 years of age. 6th place for her. So it's official. New Paralympic record for Jacqueline Freni. Nice tight tumble turn for Freni. And as ever, demonstrating how important it is to keep your head down inside the final 5, charging for the finish. 1.09 seconds outside of her own world record. Let's see if she can get that tonight. So the official results there for heat number 2. So there's the fastest 8. Susanna Rogers goes through in 2nd place. Palian qualifies 3rd ahead of Jordan of the USA. Dubber, Porter, Nelson shot. Fastest 8 in the world for the women's 400 metres freestyle, S7. So now we have the men's 100 metres breaststroke, SB14. 8 swimmers go here in heat number 1. This is the highest category, S for swimming, B for breaststroke, and 14 is the classification. There are 14 classes, 1 to 14, 1 being those swimmers with the more severe disability. 14, of course, the highest classification for these young men that struggle to some degree with learning. Good to see this class back in the Paralympic Games after some absence. Because of the absence, there's a minimum standard, a minimum world record standard set by the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee. That standard was set on the 15th of August 2012, and it's 109.11. So Wu goes in 1, Jensen in 2, Pavlenko in 3, Jung in 4, Pepper in 5, Vera Moran in 6, Lee in 7, Tang in lane 8.
Take your mark.
Daniel Pepper away very quickly indeed for Great Britain. Pepper's entry time 109.95. Jung in lane number 4 for Korea, 109.34 on paper. Daniel Pepper just holding back at the moment. Vera Moran going very well in lane 6. Vera Moran just headed up by Pavlenko of the Russian Federation. Pepper down in 3rd place at the turn. Pavlenko from Russia, 22 years of age, still leading in lane 3 and looking very, very powerful. Wonderful undulating rhythm. Almost riding his own wave that he's creating at the front of his stroke. This is very fast indeed and well inside that minimum standard. So officially a new world record, having beaten that standard time, 1:08.08. Pavlenko, the winner of heat number 1. Second went to Jung. Third went to Pepper. There's Pepper, bit bewildered there. What can you do about that tonight? Wonderful shape of the back as it curves up and over the water in front, trying to minimise the resistance. We don't want to stay flat. We don't want to be too angled head to feet either. Pavlenko, technically great. The fastest man in the world with a new world record. And there's the official result of heat number 1. So heat number 2 goes now. More British representation. Aaron Moores goes in lane number 6. Tanaka in lane 4, 19.12 his entry time. Looks in great shape for this event.
Take your mark.
Mark Evers in great shape also for the Netherlands. He goes in lane 5 and straight into the lead. He's having a great games. Already a gold medalist here, and Mark Evers does love the breaststroke. 1:09.61 his entry time. Bunching up a little bit now. Tanaka into the lead. And at 50 metres, 32.14, Tanaka leads. Evers second, Moores in 3rd for Great Britain. Moore's good underwater, closest to us with the red cap in lane number 6. But look at Tanaka go for Japan. Evers in 2nd. Eliasson going well in lane 3 for Australia. Tanaka here, 5 metres from home. He's going to post a very fast time. It's going to be inside the world record. It is by exactly 1 second. 1:07.08. Second goes to the swimmer in lane number 5, Mark Evers of the Netherlands, 1:08.46. Also inside of what was the world record minimum standard before heat 1 dived in. There's Mark Evers. Third going to Eliasson there for Australia. Tanaka needs to fix his cap for tonight's final. It was flopping all over the place there. Actually, I think that was the picture of Eliasson. Tanaka there, nicely, tightly fitted, streamlined cap for a domineering performance. Lots of young children here today. Schools are back in the United Kingdom, but these children here representing their schools, all in school uniform. It's their second day back at school after 6 weeks summer holidays. What a great first day back at school, I must say. So there's the official results of heat number 2. Tanaka Evers, Ellison takes 1, 2 and 3. Aaron Moore swam well for Great Britain in 4th place. And we'll have the start list for the final in just a moment. That might be quick enough for Moores to qualify. If he's in, he'll be an outside lane. Well, there's the fastest 8 qualifiers. Surprising to see Daniel Pepper in 7th. Aaron Moores in 6th. Pepper will take an outside lane, as too will Eu. Tanaka, Pavlenko qualify 1st and 2nd. Both of those men broke the world record from different respective heats. So we look forward to that final later on tonight. So we have the women's 100 metres breaststroke, SB14. 6 swimmers go. British representation in the name of Natalie Massey in lane 2. Looks like we have some debris in the pool here. I think one of the volunteers is going to retrieve that. Yes, it is in fact a swim cap that was very loosely fitted from one of the competitors in the men's breaststroke event. Ellison, I think, from Australia, lost his cap there at the turn, which is very unusual. I've not seen that before. These caps are moulded silicone caps, and they come in 3 different sizes, small, medium and large. For the first time ever, they're being produced in 3 different sizes, so he'll need to step that down a size or 2 so it remains tightly fitted to his head. And they're very costly swim caps as well. You've got to get the right size, and you don't want it coming off in any of your races, let alone at the Paralympic Games. Cause quite a lot of drag when it's flopping around. So here are the competitors for heat number 1 of the women's 100 metres breaststroke SB14. Minimum standard here 1:17.42. Fastest qualifier, Bethany Firth for Ireland. There's Natalie Massey of Great Britain. Chow goes in lane 2 for Hong Kong. Marlo van der Kolk will go in lane number 5 for the Netherlands. Lindberg goes in 6 for Sweden. Mikova in 7, nearest to us for the Czech Republic.
Take your marks.
Bethany Firth away very well in lane number 4. Actually, it was a swimmer, Van der Kolk, with a white hat in lane number 5. Bethany Firth has a no-show. So the white cap of the Netherlands. Van der Kolk leading in lane 5. Her entry time 1:22.99. 39.28 at the turn. Massey in second. Lindberg in third. Massey still in second. Van der Kolk leading, the 18-year-old from the Netherlands. Massey in second, 23 years of age. Marlo van der Kolk coming home to win heat number 1. Van der Kolk, Massey, Lindberg having a good swim for Sweden in lane number 6, but there's the winner with a new Paralympic record. 1:23.45, some way off the minimum standard set as a world record, 1:17.42. There's Massey, 1:26.56, almost 2 seconds down on her best. Van der Kolk, nice diving stroke. Coming up out of the treacle, as it were. Water 1,000 times thicker than air. Trying to get up and over to reduce the resistance. Marlo van der Kolk, the winner, with a new Paralympic record. Massey takes second, Lindberg third. Disqualification there, or did not swim, I should say, DNS. It's a no-show for Bethany Firth. She was on the start list. We're not sure the reason why she decided not to swim or couldn't swim, so we wish her well. So heat number 2 of the women's 100 metres breaststroke. Magda Totiers goes in lane 4 for the Netherlands. Totiers away. Up and racing very early. Medarts underwater for a lot longer. Namara Medarts of Belgium. And Medarts is in the lead. Medarts entry time 1:22.01. Totiers 1 lane up for the Netherlands. 1:19.91 is her entry time. So 37.92 for Totiers. Medarts in second place. Third is Clark for Australia. Fourth is Casco for Canada. Fifth is Diaz for Mexico. Sixth is 2 for Chinese Taipei. So, a commanding position for Totiers, Magda Totiers, the 26-year-old Dutch lady, coming home to win heat number 2, and it's quick. Short stroke, finishing on a half stroke there, but 1:20.51, quick enough for, yet again, another new Paralympic record. Second went to Clark, third was Medarts, fourth Diaz, fifth Casco, and 2 coming in there in 6th place. Magda Totiers, well, her entry time was 1:19.91. So always had the ability to swim that fast. It's not a lifetime personal best, but it is a new Paralympic record. You can set world records anywhere, of course, at designated competitions, but you can only set a Paralympic record here at the Games. So a terrific record to get there for Magda Totiers of the Netherlands. And there's the official results, 1-6. So 2 heats down and 1 heat to go. Alonso will go as the fastest qualifier in lane number 4, Alonso Morales. 1:17.43 is her entry time, and that world record minimum standard with no name attached is 1:17.42. So within 100th of a second of that minimum standard world record, and there she is from Spain. Just 18 years of age. Corrie goes in lane 1, Murphy in 2.
Relax, please, swimmers. Relax, please.
Well, the swimmers have been asked to relax. Great physique there. Tall young lady, Alonso Morales of Spain. Judges are Mr. Starter uncomfortable about something. Just taking some marks off those starting blocks. So swimmers happy now, judges happy now, Mr. Starter is happy. Michelle Alonso Morales there in lane number 4. And a final prayer to the gods she makes.
Take your marks.
So Corrie in 1, Murphy in 2, Fowler in 3, Alonso Morales in 4, Leung in 5, Mandin in 6. Stefan Dottier goes in lane 7. And look at the ability here of Alonso Morales. Just 18 years of age. Thrusting those hands forwards very quickly as she drives the kick back. Has to get those hands forwards quickly so the kick can give you more distance off the stroke. 35.73 is inside the world record minimum standard split that will be needed. He's got a very narrow leg kick. The stroke's a very leg dominant stroke, but she's dominant here on the pull. Very powerful in the arms. Very high elbows as she applies leverage through the water. The upsweep is very powerful to the water surface as she thrusts the hands forward so quickly to get back into a streamlined position. But the leg kick is very, very narrow, unusually narrow. But look at the time, just outside that record, but a new Paralympic record, 1:18.78. The world record minimum standard 1:17.42. To remind us all once again, needs to get more out of the leg kick for tonight's final. Michelle Alonso Morales, the winner of heat number 1 with a new Paralympic record. Lovely diving action there, getting the head down quickly, trying to get the body horizontal as quickly as possible. Michelle Alonso Morales, the winner of heat number 1, Leung second, Fowler third. And there's the start list for tonight's final. The fastest 8 qualifiers: Alonso Morales, Totas, Leung, the fastest 3 into the final. We'll see whether the world record goes tonight. So this event, the men's 50 metres backstroke S4. This is heat number 1. Kelly goes in lane number 2 for Australia. Sanchez Martinez in lane 3 for Mexico. Petrocek in 4 for the Czech Republic. And Povisil, we know these big names. He goes in 5 also for the Czech Republic. Cordera Da Silva goes in 6 for Brazil to complete the lineup. Petrocek's entry time is 45.81.
Take your marks.
And a nice start for Petrocek. Arnas Petrocek in 4 and up into the lead. Very, very good underwater indeed. Great rhythm, great speed, great strength. It's that dolphin type motion. It is the fastest way to move underwater. I've been saying that all week. Massive core strength as he drives a dolphin butterfly leg kick at the surface. Arnas Petrocek from the Czech Republic, 21 years of age. It's going to be outside the world record, but a fine swim for him. Povisil in second, but Sanchez going well on the touch. 45.16 is the win for Petrocek from lane 4. Second was Sanchez there. Third, Povisil. Not much in it between those two rivals, but there is Arnas Petrocek. Sanchez Martinez Povisil there in third. Povisil, we can see how he drives the body forwards from the hips, and the power generated from the core, the mid-region of the body. He must have a six-pack on a six-pack. Petracek, the winner, heat number 1. Sanchez Martinez second. Povisil third. There's the official results there for heat number 1. Two swimmers will miss out on the final. There are 10 swimmers battling it out for just 8 places. We know the name of David Smetany. Rise for Mexico, the fastest on paper with 45.16. There he is. Juan Rise of Mexico, 30 years of age. Skoukas goes in 2. Lysakin goes in 3. Rise in 4. Smetany in 5. Mustafayev goes in 6.
Take your mark. Relax. Take your marks.
Nice start in lane number 4. Reyes of Mexico. And again, we can see the same sort of technique that Petracek delivered here. Kicking up and down in the vertical plane, making sure the feet are very high to the water surface. Keeping the body completely horizontal but undulating at the same time. Great rhythm. Lysakin going well in lane 3 for the Russian Federation, with a very traditional alternating backstroke technique. But look at the rhythm of Reyes. Lysakin could get the touch here with the reach into the finish. He does get it, 46.57. Entry time of 48.21, so that's good for him. Lysakin in the winner. Reyes second. Smetany in third. He swam well, sub 50, 49.33 for David Smetany. There's the winner. Reyes of Mexico. David Smetany there. And there's the finish of this one length, the men's 50 metres backstroke S4. Reyes preferring to finish with his right shoulder there. We often see these swimmers crashing in with the top of their heads, and that must hurt, but saving the pain there as Reyes went into the wall with that right shoulder. Come the final tonight, he may finish in a different way because it'll be tight, very tight for medals. So there.